Jamaica has the resources to diversify beyond tourism. Tourism was never the whole story. They branded us as paradise, but forgot we were also powerhouse. Jamaica's global image is sun, sand, and resorts. Tourism. Hospitality. But that's not the full story. It's the colonial export version, the one that sells the island but hides the engine. Because beneath the beaches lies bauxite waiting to be refined, agriculture ready to be scaled, culture that's already global, diaspora networks that span continents, strategic location that rivals Panama. Tourism is a pillar, but it's not the foundation. It's seasonal, vulnerable to hurricanes, pandemics, and global recessions. And it often benefits foreign hotel chains more than local communities. So we ask, why is Jamaica still branded as a tourist hub when it holds the blueprint for industrial, cultural, and digital leadership? Diversification isn't a dream, it's a return to truth. To the full spectrum of Jamaican capacity. We're not just a destination. We're a launchpad. Jamaica has the resources to diversify beyond tourism. This is your bulletin board commentary. Remember to like the video and subscribe to be in the bulletin loop. We have the industrial assets, from quarry to grid. They sold us as paradise. But beneath the postcard is a power plant waiting to be built. Let's talk industry. Because Jamaica isn't just a beach, it's a mineral-rich, strategically located, talent-loaded island with the bones of an industrial economy. Bauxite and aluminum. Over 2 billion tons in reserves. Global demand rising, especially for green aluminum. Potential to build smelters, refineries, and manufacturing hubs. Energy infrastructure. LNG terminals expanding. Solar and wind corridors active. Modular nuclear reactors under quiet review. With investment, Jamaica could power industrial zones, not just hotels. Logistics and trade. Kingston is a natural transshipment point. Nearshoring trends make Jamaica ideal for regional distribution. With upgraded ports and digital customs, we could rival Panama. Human capital. Diaspora engineers, planners, and strategists ready to return. Local talent already building apps, systems, and commentary grids. What's missing? Policy and platform. This isn't theory, it's blueprint. The same land that hosts tourists could host. Aluminum exports. EV battery components. Solar panel frames. Caribbean logistics summits. But it requires a pivot, from seasonal service to year-round production. From imported goods to locally manufactured exports. Tourism is a chapter. Industry is the sequel. And Jamaica already holds the pen. The cultural economy, from vibes to value. They monetize our rhythm. We must monetize our rights. Jamaica's culture is already global. Reggae, dancehall, sprinting, storytelling. We don't need to export it. It's already out there. What we need is ownership. Because right now, the cultural economy is undermonetized. Artists go viral but remain broke. Underlicensed. Foreign platforms profit from Jamaican content. Understructured. No national strategy for creative exports. But the potential? Massive. Music and IP. Jamaica could build a music licensing hub, where every rhythm, dubplate, and sample is tracked and monetized. Diaspora producers already use Jamaican sound. Why not pay Jamaican creators directly? Sport and branding. Sprinting isn't just athletics, it's brand equity. Jamaica could launch training academies, sportswear lines, and media rights platforms. Think Usain Bolt as a global licensing model, not just a retired athlete. Storytelling and commentary. Skywalker. Bulletin board. Satire. Forensic analysis. Jamaica's voice is sharp, layered, and viral. With the right platform, it becomes exportable media, not just local content. Festivals and film. Carnival, Sumfest, and Maroon rituals are cultural assets. With proper archiving, streaming, and merchandising, they become global experiences. This isn't just vibes, it's value. But it requires copyright reform, creative incubators, diaspora distribution networks. Tourism sells the surface. Culture sells the soul. And Jamaica owns both, if it chooses to lead. Food sovereignty and agri-tourism, from import to impact. We can't be a fertile island importing boxed cabbage. That's not just irony, it's insult. Let's talk land. Because Jamaica's soil isn't just rich, it's ancestral, strategic, and underutilized. And if we're serious about diversification, we must reclaim the edible archive. The problem? Jamaica imports over $1 billion in food annually. Hotels serve foreign produce while local farmers struggle. Youth avoid agriculture, seen as outdated, unprofitable, or backbreaking. But the truth? Food is power. And Jamaica has the land, the climate, and the cultural rhythm to lead in agri-tourism and food sovereignty. The pivot: link farms to resorts, farm-to-table menus, local tours, cooking classes. Launch branded exports: Jamaican breadfruit flour, ackee oil, sorrel concentrate. Build food hubs, community processing centers for jams, teas, sauces. Train youth in agri-tech, hydroponics, drone mapping, soil science. This isn't just farming, it's economic strategy. Tourists don't just want beaches, they want experiences. And nothing is more immersive than food grown, cooked, and served with story. Imagine, a guest eats callaloo grown 200 meters away, buys a jar of Scotch bonnet jam to take home, watches a short doc on the farm's history, maroon land, reclaimed and thriving. That's not tourism. That's ritual commerce. And Jamaica can lead it, if it stops importing what it already grows. Digital sovereignty and tech expansion, from cloud to grid. We're not just content creators, we're system architects. But the system must be ours. Let's talk tech. Because Jamaica isn't just vibing on TikTok, it's building commentary grids, digital workflows, and sovereign media formats. And if we're serious about diversification, we must claim the digital frontier. The current landscape. Creators are thriving, but platforms are foreign. Commentary is sharp, but monetization is murky. Youth are tech-savvy, but the infrastructure is lagging. We're uploading brilliance into systems we don't own. And that's not sovereignty, it's outsourced genius. The expansion blueprint. Digital infrastructure, build local data centers, fiber networks, and sovereign cloud options. Tech education, train youth in coding, cybersecurity, and AI ethics, not just app usage. Media sovereignty, platforms like Skywalker and Bulletin Board become ritual spaces, not just channels. Diaspora integration, engineers abroad help build systems at home, commentary, commerce, and code. Imagine a Jamaican-built platform for commentary uploads. Local hosting, local analytics, local monetization. No algorithmic dilution. No forced cloud migration. Just clarity and control. This isn't just diversification, it's digital liberation. Because tourism sells the island. Tech builds the grid. And Jamaica is ready, if it moves from content to infrastructure, from uploads to ownership. Medical tourism and wellness, from climate to care. The same sun that warms the tourists could heal the world, if we build the right rooms. Jamaica's climate isn't just beautiful, it's therapeutic. And while resorts sell relaxation, the next frontier is restoration. Because the global health economy is shifting, and Jamaica could become a medical tourism and wellness hub. The opportunity. Aging populations in North America and Europe are seeking affordable, high-quality care. Wellness retreats, rehab centers, and elective surgeries are booming. Countries like Costa Rica and Thailand are already cashing in. So why not Jamaica? We already have qualified medical professionals, many trained abroad, natural healing assets, mineral springs, herbs, climate, diaspora networks, ready to invest, refer, and return. The pivot. Build integrated wellness centers, combining traditional medicine, modern care, and cultural healing. Launch medical campuses near tourism zones, so guests become patients, and patients become advocates. Train youth in nursing, physiotherapy, and holistic care, not just hospitality. Imagine, a visitor comes for vacation, stays for a knee replacement, recovers in a healing garden, eats farm-to-table meals, and joins a maroon drum circle for therapy. Returns home not just relaxed, but restored. That's not tourism. That's transformational care. And Jamaica could lead it, if it sees health as exportable service, not just domestic burden. The sovereign grid, from diversification to direction. Diversification isn't just about options, it's about orientation. Where are we pointing the ship? Let's close this loop. Because Jamaica doesn't just need more sectors, it needs a sovereign strategy. A grid, a rhythm, a direction that aligns land, labor, and legacy. We've mapped the assets: bauxite and aluminum, logistics and trade, culture and commentary, agriculture and food sovereignty, tech and digital infrastructure, wellness and medical tourism. But diversification without coordination is just scatter. And scatter is how empires keep colonies busy. So what's the move? The sovereign grid. Policy alignment. Ministries must stop operating in silos. Tourism, industry, agriculture, and tech must speak in one voice. Diaspora integration, not just remittances, roles. Engineers, strategists, and creators must be invited to build. Youth activation, schools must teach ownership, not just employment. Coding, commentary, and cultivation. Media rituals. Platforms like Skywalker and Bulletin Board become navigation tools, not just uploads. This isn't just economic, it's spiritual. Because Jamaica's diversification must honor the land, the ancestors, the watchers, the future. We're not just trying to survive tourism's volatility. We're trying to build a sovereign economy, one that moves with rhythm, not reaction. So yes, Jamaica has the resources to diversify. But the real question is, will we build the grid, or just admire the wires?